Vishwa Deendayalan, one of India's best and brightest, a table tennis star who was slated to achieve big things for the country, passed away in a road accident last month. His untimely demise came as a shock for many. Here's how India lost a great athlete, a future Olympian.
A young champion lost. A future star gone too soon. 18-year-old Vishwa Deendayalan, one of the top table tennis players from Tamil Nadu, passed away in a road accident on April 17. Vishwa was travelling from Guwahati to Shillong to participate in the 83rd Senior National Table Tennis Championship. The taxi he was in collided with a 12-wheel truck in Meghalaya's RI-BHOI district. And the under-19 TT champion died on the way to the hospital, even as 3 other players who were with him were lucky enough to survive. Vishwa's death sent shockwaves in his home state. Chief Minister M.K. Stalin took to Twitter, expressing his shock. Announcing a 10 lakh rupee solatium, Stalin wrote, "Vishwa was a legend in the making." Even Prime Minister Narendra Modi expressed grief, deeming the untimely demise shocking and saddening. Law Minister Kiran Rijiju, the former sports minister who hails from the northeast, visited the accident site in Meghalaya. Rijiju shared the pictures on Twitter, calling it a devastating tragedy and a terrible loss to the nation. India's top-ranked table tennis player, Satyan Ganasekaran, too expressed deep grief, stating how India has lost a great athlete.
We have definitely lost a great athlete, a great human being, and he was such a nice kid. Though I have not played against him directly, but he's been always supporting me, and I've met him once in an awards function, and also we trained together in the same gym. It's really painful to even think about what has happened.
Even the game's most renowned face in the country, Achanta Sarat Kamal, dedicated his national title victory to Vishwa. Sharat, who used to practice with the teenager in Chennai, also donated his entire prize money of 2.75 lakh rupees to Vishwa's family. Vishwa had already won several laurels at both national and international level. A future Olympian in the making, Vishwa had won the under-19 title in January this year. Vishwa's family is still struggling to make sense of this irreparable loss.
We were dreaming about his future career prospects in Commonwealth, Asian and Olympics and all. So we as a family and his coaches and his fellow players, parents, everyone was expecting his debut in the Olympics Los Angeles in the year 2020. So everything was smashed away in the accident that took place on 17th April.
His coach in Chennai too could not hide the pain of his favourite student's untimely death.
He always used to think in the higher category. When he was in the 12 years, he used to think he wanted to win the higher category 15. When he was in 15 years, he used to think in the higher category 17. So his process was very good, and our planning was very good, and his parents also were very supportive with me. So whenever we call him for practice, even you ask him to come at morning 5 o'clock, he'll be ready for practice. Even at 6 and even at night 9 or 10, whichever time, he's dedicated only for table tennis.
And his death is a terrible tragedy for the family, and the entire nation mourns the loss of their budding champion. Sports Bureau, India Today.